Hello everyone, peace of the Lord with everybody. Today my topic is regarding the black stone. You know, all of us, we knew that Muslims, they do kiss the black stone. I don't think it's a secret for anyone, and many maybe wonder why Muslims, they do kiss the black stone. Now, if you ask Muslims why you Muslims kiss the black stone, they will say to you, this is a stone was fell down from heaven. And you will see them making a lot of stories that this stone is unique, there is no stone in this earth like that. You know, this is all is a garbage. And if the stone is falling down from a different planet, well, there's millions, billions, trillions of stones in the top of this earth is coming from different planet, and we see them every day falling down in the top of the earth. Some of them they burn all before they arrive. Some of them a little piece will lift when they hit the ground. Sometimes big piece too. So either this stone is from the earth or it's coming from different somewhere. There is no excuse for anyone to claim that he is a prophet who worship one God to kiss that stone. Now, before we see you know, or talk about Muhammad kissing the black stone and Muslims kissing the black stone, the question is, do the Muslims, or the Muslims is the only ones who was kissing the black stone, or Arab, all of them before Islam, with no exception? When I say Arab with no exception, I mean all the Arab who worship the women vagina. Isn't it true that the black stone was an idol, one of the idols in the Kaaba, and it was attached to the Kaaba as part of it because it was a woman vagina? And those Arab who used to worship this stone as a creation or a creator or a starter, they believe in a philosophy which, you know what, this is from where we start, this is from where we created. It's very well known that the black stone, it was a god of a sexual religion, exists before Islam, and Arab, a lot of Arab used to kiss the black stone before Muhammad, which mean as long this stone is exist, as long this stone was kissed, as long this stone was worshipped by people who have nothing to do with Islam before Islam. The question is why Muhammad is doing that. Now, before we go and see why Muhammad he did that, I would like to take you know, take you with me in a little journey to show you, does it make sense what I'm saying, that the black stone is a woman vagina idol? Now, this is the black stone as you see in front of your eyes. You look and you tell me, what does that represent? Why the black stone look like this? This is a frame, and the frame is exactly as the stone is. The frame is just a protection for the stone from being you know, damaged. And you will see how smooth it is from inside, and you will see the shape of this stone. You know, I think all of us, we have eyes, and if we go from far, this is how is the stone. Look at it. And this is the Muslims kissing the stone. And why they kiss it? Because the Prophet of Islam, he did kiss it. Now, if you ask why he kissed it, Muslims will say to you, well, because it's a stone from heaven. But you know, this doesn't give you an answer really, because what a stone from heaven have to do with kissing a stone? So what if it's a stone? Even if it's, you know what, even if Allah himself was sitting with his butt in the top of that stone, are you going to kiss a stone? The Muslims, they talk about some Christians who do they kiss a status of Mary. You know, for me as a Christian, we don't approve that. The Christian who do that, for sure, he is making some, a mistake, and we are not allowed. The Ten Commandment is very clear. We cannot, and we should not, even make a status for anyone as an idol. But if you make a status as art, that's fine, but not to worship. If you make a picture, all of you have picture for your son, your wife, your wherever, but you don't worship that picture. It's a picture because this man or this woman or this kid means something to you. In here, it is not a picture. In here, this is a stone. It's not your son, it's not your wife. Represent nothing. Do the stone represent Allah? I don't think a Muslim he can say yes. If no, why you kiss it? Is that stone holy? If a Muslim say to me, this is a holy stone, I will laugh, because how the stone will be holy? If there is a holy stone? I thought only Allah is holy. Muslims, they have a lot of funny beliefs about this stone. This stone, according to Muslims, used to be white and became dark because this stone, when you kiss it, is going to suck your sin. Is going to suck your sin. Well, actually, the belief of sucking, it was coming from the sexual belief before Muhammad for this stone. This stone, people used to believe that when you kiss it, it's going to suck your sperm. And even Arab men used to do a lot of things with this stone as sexual god. And we will show you what they used to do, and don't be surprised, please, because what you will hear now, maybe you never heard before. Maybe this video will not be enough to talk about it, but I will try to make it shorter. This is Quran, and this is an explanation of the Quran. This is Surah 7 verse 31, and by the way, I can show you in many verses in the Quran that those verses, they came for this purpose. In this surah, if we go to the explanation, the translation, the translation, it says that every human being should take your decoration when you go, your beautiful apparel, at every time and the place of prayer. Okay, what does that mean? Wear your beautiful apparel at every time and the place of a prayer. Let us go back to the explanation to see what does that mean exactly. You see, we don't explain Quran, we read Muslims' explanation. And the Muslim explanation will tell us about what this means. And here it says, and this was an order for every mankind. And it meant to go to those people, the Arab, who used to go around the Kaaba totally naked. Totally naked. This is Al-Qurtubi. If you go to Ibn Kathir, you will see it's saying the same. If you go to Al-Jalalain, you will see it's saying the same. So now the question. The black stone looked like a vagina. We have a proof that people walk naked around the Kaaba, kissing that black stone, which is an idol for them as god of a vagina, and after that they go and they do sexual relationship, mixed sexual, like you go there, and until now, by the way, all the Hajj exactly is as what those people used to do before Islam. Those people who used to worship the vagina, they used to do exactly what the Muslims are doing now. Until now, Muslims are not allowed to wear an underwear when they go around the Kaaba. You will see Muslims wearing a sheet, but they are naked. They are wearing no clothes. No clothes. You will see the man showing all of his chest, and he is wearing no underwear, and the women too. She is not allowed to wear an underwear. No lingerie, no bra, nothing. You cannot wear it. Now, why?
was built by the Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, which is the Prophet Abraham.
Yeah, you see, this is what the Muslims have been told, poor people. Abraham, he is the one who built the Kaaba, when Abraham, he never been there. And you know, I want to ask Muslims, if Abraham, he did build the Kaaba, how come he never mentioned, even in his Quran, that he did? How come? Where in the Quran it says he built the Kaaba? An important thing like the Kaaba is not mentioned even in the Quran, that Abraham is the one he built it? Or you know, we make stories up and that's it. And Abraham is not a filthy man, because a Kaaba, it used a house of a prostitution. And this is the proof. Let us go and read from Islamic reference. And I want you, Medina, next time put your, you know, like you don't put someone else's picture. This is not good, right? First in here, you will go and see Surah 2 verse 115. That's your prophet, he never prayed to the Kaaba, ever. And actually they ask him why he keep changing his mind about where to pray, because they saw him many times praying in different direction. This guy is very moody. Once he's praying to the east, one he's praying to the west, one he's praying to the south, one he's praying to the... He never have a direction. So what he said to them? He gave them the surah. To Allah belong the east and the west. Wherever you turn your face, Allah is there. So he himself, he never prayed to the Kaaba until, yeah, what happened? He used to pray to Jerusalem even. For more than 6 years he used to bow down to Jerusalem, to the city of the Jewish. What happened? When he decided to kill all the Christian and the Jew in the Medina and in the city of Mecca, and he kicked them out, wherever who left from them, business go down, no money anymore, nothing anymore to survive. So they asked him, Prophet, how we can survive now? He said, we will find a solution. And right away he got an order from his God to turn his face to Mecca and to order Muslims to do Hajj. Hajj. Never been ordered this order before. Never. Why? Because by ordering every Muslim who convert to Islam to go to Hajj, to do Hajj in Mecca, this will generate a lot of money. It's a business, because they have to travel from a lot far away, and they have to spend money in Mecca, they have to sleep there, they have to eat there. This will generate a lot. Like imagine you make a Las Vegas a must visit for every human being in this earth. Las Vegas will have a bombing, business bombing. So this is what it is. Because Al-Kaaba used to be a place for sex, to have sex. The religion of sex, only people who worship sex, they used to celebrate their God there. And this is our proof. And your prophet, he was one of them. Here we go. Let us read. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Let me make the picture bigger. Okay, here we go. The text is better now. Sahih al-Bukhari, the book of the book of Al-I'tisam, hadith number 6819. The chapter name, the forbidding of the Prophet of what he never forbid. Which means don't forbid what the Prophet he forbid. Like if he didn't forbid. Which means if the Prophet he never forbid something, you don't make your own order. In here, you will see that the Prophet of Islam, a man is talking to him and talking about having sex with women in the Hajj time. They are doing a Umrah, and he said to the Prophet, the Prophet allowed us, and he did not forbid us from doing the following. to do bang bang to our women. I don't want to use the F word. And when we arrive to Arafah, our penis is dropping sperm. So they are doing this around the Kaaba when they are moving around the Kaaba, when they are worshipping the Kaaba, when they are doing the Umrah. In the process of the Umrah, they are having sex with their women, and even they are walking in the street and their penis is dropping sperm. And this is the hadith. This is your official government website of Saudi Arabia. And we can show you too that in the time of the Prophet, people they used to walk totally naked around the Kaaba. So here we showed you the first one, talking about having sex with women around the Kaaba, and not only that, doing them from their back, because until that time it was not forbidden for them to do bang bang for their women from their behind. And it was not forbidden actually, because the Quran is saying, Nisa'akum harthun lakum, your women is the same as the ground. You dig in the location you like. This is a verse in the Quran. So in here you will see a man talking about when they are doing Hajj or doing Umrah, they are doing bang bang with a lot of women and their penis is dropping sperm. And he's talking to the Prophet and saying it's not forbidding to have sex around the Kaaba. Let us go and see the naked women around, the naked women and men totally naked around the Kaaba. Here we go. This is the book of Sahih Muslim. The book name is Al-Hajj. The chapter name about standing and saying, the God of Islam saying, do what people used to do and come from where people used to come. Which in here saying, showing you that the Quran is just took what the infidels and the pagans used to do, the same exactly before Islam. Exactly the way they go around the Kaaba, they used everything. And here listen carefully. This is hadith number 2141. This is Sahih Muslim, very authentic approved hadith. This is official government website of Saudi Arabia, so nobody can say to me this is a Christian website. It says the Arab people used to go and walk around the Kaaba urat, totally naked, إلا الحمص والحمص قريش, except those who have been called Al-Hums of Quraysh. And they used to walk around the Kaaba as they are baby born, which means totally naked. And they used to do it women and men. And they don't go from Muzdalifah until they are doing what they need to do. You know what I mean. And in here you will see your God Allah saying that ثُمَّ أَفِيدُ مِنْ حَيْثُ فَاضَ النَّاسِ, which means Allah approved what they were doing. Here we go. If you click in here, you will go to the verse of the Quran and you will see it in your own eyes, and you will see that's your God Allah approved such a filthy thing like this. And this is a verse in the Quran. This is Surah 2 verse 199. If you go to the explanation of Ibn Kathir, or you can choose the one you want. This is Ibn Kathir. You can go there and you will see that people used really to go and walk totally naked around the Kaaba. And it wasn't a shame, it was something good, and Muhammad he never forbid that. It was Umar ibn Khattab after the Prophet of Islam he died, he forbid that from happening. This is Ibn Kathir. And you will see in here that's what Muhammad did, exactly what the people who worship the private part of the women did before. And they used to walk totally naked. And they do the Muzdalifah, etc. Everything. So he copied what those people used to do. He approved it. And if you go and see the picture of the black stone lady, you will see that the black stone look exactly like a private part of a woman. It's a vagina. This is why those people use to pray and to kiss the black stone, because they worship vagina. They believe that vagina is where they started, where the God created them. This is their religion. And your prophet himself, he did kiss the black stone. If we ask a Muslim why Muhammad kissed a black stone, what he will say? Oh, because this is a stone fell from heaven. Okay, why does this stone look like this? It fell from heaven, look like a vagina? 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 It fell from heaven, look like a vagina?